Hello, everybody. Welcome to the official kickoff stream of the Agentic Economy on ARC Hackathon, where we'll be building the agent economy for SAP Synth transactions. This is already the third edition of the LabLab and ARC Hackathons. So we've already been building AI agents on ARC, agentic commerce on ARC. So now time to tackle Agentic Economy. This time we've got a prize pool of over $20,000. It's April 20th and we're kicking off right now. We'll be building till April 25th. This is a hybrid hackathon, so you can build from all over the world, but you can also join the on-site finale in San Francisco on April 25th and 26th, which is highly recommended for the full hackathon experience. And without further ado, let's go right to the point. My name is Joanna, and I'm a head of marketing at Natively AI. I'll be your MC for this amazing stream to tell you everything you need to master this hackathon, to end up on the podium, and to take to actually tell you how to tackle it step by step to maximize your chance of winning. We've got an amazing lineup of partners powering up this hackathon. So first of all, the main challenge of this hackathon is powered by Circle and ARC. However, other partners backing us up is Google DeepMind, Google AI Studio, Gemini, MindDB, AIza, Viper, Featherless, and AI ML API. And we've got a lot of surprises for you from our partners. So stay tuned. We'll reveal that on the stream today. If it comes to the event schedule, we're kicking off now and we'll hear opening words from the organizers and the partners. First up, we'll hear Pavel Czech, CEO of Natively AI, with his opening words. Then the opening words from Circle by Corey Cooper. Then you'll hear live from Viper, Featherless AI, and AIza. Straight after we hear from our partners, I'll take my moment to introduce you to the Hackathon Challenge, to tell you more about the prizes, your mission for this hackathon, the technology that is recommended to use during the next days of building. And also, I'll give you a full hackathon guide session, which will be super useful, especially for those of you who are hacking with LabLab for the first time. Straight after the stream, I'll invite you to jump straight to LabLab Discord server for the live Q&A session with the LabLab team and Circle mentors. So if you have any questions remaining after the stream, although I'll do my best to explain everything to you really clearly, I'd love to invite you to jump straight there so you can actually ask your questions live. And then the building phase is starting. Those of you who are joining fully online are also having like the same submission deadline as the people who join us for the on-site experience. And this is April 25th, 5 p.m. PST. So by that time, mark this in bold, you'll need to submit your solutions via lablab.ai, the same page where that you used to register for this hackathon. And yeah, on April 25th, we'll start the on-site phase of this hackathon. So those of you who are joining online, you continue building online. And those of you who want to make it to San Francisco, you're more than welcome to join us to take the maximum from this hackathon. So the on-site part is happening April 25th with the on-site build day. And on April 26th, once the submission deadline has passed, we'll have the on-site winners ceremony that will also be streamed live for those of you who are joining online. We'll have a networking day, and also the on-site phase will be full of workshops, networking, and other amazing activities. Okay, guys, if it comes to the on-site phase, as I mentioned, this is a hybrid hackathon, so you can join either fully online or start building online and finish off with the on-site finale, which is happening on April 25th and 26th. And to explain you how this works, If you participate fully online and can't make it to San Francisco with us, you start building now, and you've got the exact same submission deadline as the on-site folks, which is April 25th, 5 p.m. PST. So by that time, mark this in bold in your calendars. All the submissions must be completed via the LabLab AI website. To submit your project, we'll move to that phase a bit later on the stream. I'll go with you step by step to show you how to submit your project properly, but to at least tell you a bit, you just submit your project via the same landing page that you used to register for this hackathon. So the sign up button will change into submit your project button. You just click it and upload all the necessary files. So for the on-site part, April 25th, the online folks who are building fully online are still building online, and the on-site people who are joining us in San Francisco come at 10 a.m. to the MindsDB office, and we'll have a full day of on-site hacking. Then on April 26th, the online part would have already finished, and for the on-site folks, we'll have the live winners stage ceremony in San Francisco and a networking day. So make sure to come both days to the MindsDB office in San Francisco. And also, for those of you who are building fully online, the winners ceremony right from the stage will be streamed. So you can also tune in just as you're doing for this stream and watch it fully online. Those of you who are just watching this stream right now and did not make the decision yet to join the hackathon and really want to join us in San Francisco, you can just scan the QR code that you see on the screen and register for the hackathon. The slots are still open, so head over there, register for the hackathon, and we'll send you all the necessary details over email so you can also enjoy the on-site experience in San Francisco. You can find there the venue, the full address, and the agenda as well. So yeah, if you were looking for a sign to actually join and build, this is it. If it comes to the on-site details, you can see the full address of the on-site part in the agenda. Let's quickly go through that. So on both April 25th and 26th, we opened the doors at the MindsDB office at 10 a.m. So the rules are just as always, first come, first serve. So if you'd like to join us, highly recommended to come straight at 10 a.m. We'll start both days with breakfast and coffee. Then on April 25th at 10:30, we'll start with the on-site opening awards to properly warm you up. We'll have folks from Circle joining us there. So really good if you'd like to hear the hands-on in-person advice, or if you have any questions to the mentors, this is where you ask it. Then after the opening words, we'll have a workshop by Karen Schenk from ASA. Then at 12 p.m., we'll have the project submission workshop. And I'll also explain you the pitching form, because all of the people who join us on April 25th will have a chance to pitch their solutions on stage on Sunday. So it's always a lot of people joining the hackathons, and we cannot let everybody pitch, because then we'll spend a full week actually hearing the pitches. So you'll need to submit a pitching form if you'd like to jump on stage the next day and show the world what you've built. At 2 p.m. we'll have lunch, and at 5 p.m. we'll have the submission deadline, and then we'll have extra 3 hours at the venue for networking, and we're closing the doors at 8 p.m. Then for April 26th, same, we'll start with breakfast and coffee, and then at 10:30 we'll start with the live on-stage pitching for all the on-site teams, and we'll also have the live Q&A session with the audience. Also, the Circle team will be present there. So yeah, it's a great chance to actually show them in person what you've built on top of what you submit via the LabLab website. The pitching will end at 1 p.m. We'll have lunch, and then at 3 p.m. we'll have the on-site live winners announcement that will also stream, and we close the doors at 5 p.m. so we have enough time to actually network a little bit more. Now, without further ado, it's time to introduce our speakers. First up, we'll hear the opening words from Paweł Czech, CEO at Natively AI. Paweł, the stage is yours.
Hi everybody, my name is Paweł Czech. I'm the co-founder of LabLab.ai. Welcome to another LabLab Hackathon. It's a real pleasure to have you here. Thank you for joining us. Over the next few days, you'll be participating in a true innovative process. You can find team members, access new technologies, and win amazing prizes. Regardless of whether you're joining us online or physically, I really hope that you're gonna find true joy in the act of building. I often say that building companies or building software is similar to writing a poem or a song. It is the act of creation, which for me means taking something out of nothing. And it's not easy. It's always difficult to be a builder, to be an innovator. But today, when you joined a LabLab Hackathon, you've already taken the first step to winning. And regardless of the outcome of the specific hack, I hope that you find amazing people in our community of creators and innovators. Once again, thank you to all the partners and the sponsors for this specific event. Please check out all the tech that's available for you. Make sure to connect with our team and ask any questions. Enjoy the next few days, and I hope that you continue to build with us in our ecosystem. Please check out our other services and our other initiatives to make sure that you can have a full journey from idea to prototype, MVP, and then building your company into an actual business. Have a great time and see you on the next one.
Thank you, Paweł. That was great. And I'm sure that all the people watching us now are really ready for the challenge. Next up, I'd like to invite Corey Cooper, Senior Manager and Developer Relations and Ecosystem Marketing Manager at Circle, with his opening words.
Hello, everyone. I'm Corey Cooper from Circle, and I want to welcome you to the Agentic Economy on ARC Hackathon. We're at a really exciting moment in the evolution of the internet, where agents aren't just responding, they're acting, transacting, and creating value on their own. And that shift demands a new kind of payment infrastructure. That's where nano payments powered by Circle Gateway comes in. During this hackathon, you have the opportunity to build with nano payments, our infrastructure designed specifically for high-frequency sub-cent transactions. We're talking about gas-free payments over X402 protocol with cross-chain batch settlement. What does this unlock for you as a builder? It means you can finally design systems where payments match the granularity of computation and usage. This can help reduce fee overhead. No more forcing artificial pricing models. You can charge exactly what something is worth, even if that's a fraction of a cent. This opens up the door to entirely new categories of applications. Usage-based billing for APIs and AI services, machine-to-machine payments between autonomous agents, streaming value in real time as work is performed. And when you combine this with ARC's infrastructure, you can start building systems where agents not only think and act, but also earn, spend, and coordinate economically. That's the core of the agentic economy. So as you build this weekend, I encourage you to think beyond traditional apps. Think about what happens when every action can be priced. What happens when agents have wallets? What happens when value flows as seamlessly as data? We're here to support you with Circle's developer tools, USDC infrastructure, and everything you need to bring these ideas to life. I can't wait to see what you build, and let's make this agentic economy real. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Corey. It's always great to have you, and cannot wait for the moment when we meet in San Francisco with all these amazing talents right there. The new guest is Sergey Nushne, Chief Business Development Officer at AIML API, with his opening words.
Hey everyone, my name is Valera and I'm from AIML API. Before we dive into the Hackathon stuff, let me quickly show you what we actually do, because this might be new for some of you. So we're an API aggregator for AI models. Instead of signing up with 10 different providers managing 10 API keys and 10 invoices, you get everything through us with a simple integration. Let me just scroll through our catalog so you can see what I mean. Look at this. We have GPT from OpenAI, we have Claude from Anthropic, Gemini from Google, Llama from Meta, DeepSeek, Mistral, Qwen, Flux for image generation, all the top models, language, video, image, basically everything you may potentially need. One key, one integration, one invoice. That's the whole pitch. Okay, so now let me show you how to grab your Hackathon credits. I already have an account, so I'll jump straight to the dashboard. On the left sidebar, I'm clicking on billing. Right here, you'll see a Hackathon banner. That's the one. I'll click on it. A window pops up asking for a promo code, paste it in, hit apply, and boom, $10 added to my balance. That's your Hackathon credit, ready to spend across any of the 400 models. And next, quick stop at the API keys tab. This is where you can generate the key you'll use to call the API from your code. Click create, give your key a name, or anything. Keep it safe. Treat it like a password. This is your key. And for everything else, endpoints, model names, code examples, head to the documentation tab. Everything you need is right here. Pro tip, feed our docs straight to your AI agent and let it handle the integration for you. It works like charm. That's all from me. Wishing you all the best of luck with your projects. Can't wait to see what you build with us. See you next time.
Thank you very much, Sergey. And now, time for the next one. Next up, we've got Luca Franceschini, Developer Relations Manager at Viper, with his opening words. Luca, the stage is yours.
Hello everyone, I'm Luca, Developer Relations at Viper, the smart contract language for the EVM. If you know Python, you are already familiar with Viper because the syntax is very similar and the toolchain never leaves Python. So we have built 3 open source repositories for this hackathon to help you build agentic payments on Arc, taking advantage of the sub-second finality and USDC settlement. So in order to transact autonomously, agents need 3 things: an identity, a way to move money, and rules for how the money flows. So let's go through each repository. The first one is a Viper implementation of the emerging standard ERC8004, which is an emerging standard for Ethereum for trustless agent discovery. So it has been live since January and has been deployed across several chains already. So in this repository you can find the 3 main contracts, which is the identity registry, where agents register as NFTs with on-chain metadata. Then there is the reputation registry, where peers leave feedback scores. And then there is the validation registry, where independent verifiers can vouch for an agent. The second element that we need is a way to know how agents would pay each other. So this repository helps with that, and this is the Circle Titanoboa SDK repo. It's we call it the Circle Kit, and it's a Python SDK for X402 payments through the Circle gateway. The buyer signs off-chain, and transactions are batched and settled using the Coinbase X402 framework. So you have gasless payments on the buyer side. Then for the seller side, it's about 10 lines of code to paywall any HTTP endpoint. So there is the Viper Agentic Payments repository that provides 6 smart contracts, a USDC vault, an escrow, a spending limit contract, subscriptions, revenue splitting, and a payment scaffold. So there are 3 tracks from the basics to the most advanced primitives, and there are interesting elements that you can use. So if you're building a per API monetization or a per usage billing, then you can start with track B, as the paywall is 10 lines of code. Then there is the agent-to-agent payment loop that also is covered in track B, and then you can just go to track C for the escrow contract, where you can find also other interesting primitives. So you have identity, payments, and rules all in one flow. So all these 3 repositories are available on GitHub under the Viperland organization, and the tests are run in standard PyTest via Titanoboa, this tool that we provide, and contracts are callable as Python objects. So you just clone the repositories, you check the README, and you can start building. Have a great hackathon.
Thank you very much, Luca. I cannot wait to see the solutions that people built with Viper. And now it's time to hear from Isaac Jamal, Developer Relations Manager at Featherless AI, with his opening words.
Hey Lab, this is Isaac from Featherless AI. We're super excited to partner with you guys and support all the hackers with all the inference that they need. At Featherless AI, we make it effortless to deploy any open source model. We currently have over 30,000 Hugging Face models at your fingertips, accessible with just one API key. You can talk to DeepSeek, Kimi, GLM5, MetaLlama models, anything. Everyone at the Lab Hackathon will have access to our premium plan for 1 month, which features unlimited tokens, so you can focus on building something people want and not get bogged down on price. To get started, use the coupon code provided and you'll get access. Once you've gotten set up, check out our documentation to show you what you can do with Featherless. You can also check out our blog, which will show you the latest posts and changes to our platform and other things we're working on. If you have any questions and you'd like to connect with the community, you can also join our Discord. If you'd like to reach out to me directly, if you have any questions about Featherless itself and you need some help with anything, feel free to reach out at Isaac at Featherless AI. Good luck.
Thank you very much, Isaac. Now it's turn for Karen Shank, Chief Product Officer at ISA, to jump in with her opening words. And quick note from me, Team ISA is one of the winners of the previous hackathon editions. So if you were looking for some inspiration or another reason to join this hackathon, if you haven't done so yet, let's listen to Karen and hear what they've actually built at the previous edition, and now they're officially powering up this hackathon. Karen, the stage is yours.
Subscriptions are a tax on curiosity. We're replacing them. We're one of the first data providers integrating Circle Nano payments and a tech partner for the Agentic Economy on Arc Hackathon. This is a big shift. AI agents don't want plans, API keys, or contracts. They want to act. Here's what that looks like. An agent calls AISA, pays 0.2 of a cent in USDC, gets real-time data, and moves on. No gas, no friction, no subscriptions, no quotas, just atomic, pay-per-call access to data. We've already processed over 1 million calls the old way. API keys, rate limits, billing overhead. It works, but it's not built for agents. Nano payments flip the model from pay to access to pay exactly for what you use. Same production infrastructure, over 100 endpoints, but now a new access layer, USDC nano payments. This is what the agentic economy actually runs on. Transactions, not subscriptions. The hackathon starts April 20th. If you're building agents, come build with us. It all leads to a 2-day on-site in San Francisco.
Thank you very much, Karen. And these were all of our speakers for today. So now it's time for me to give you a full hackathon guide session and tell you all the details about this hackathon. So after this stream, you're sure what technology is available for you, what's the main challenge that you need to tackle, and what prizes we are fighting for. So the challenge of this hackathon for you is to build the agentic economy on Arc. But what does it actually mean? Your mission right now is to design and ship an application, an agent, or a developer tool that uses a programmable USDC and, remember this, Circle nano payments for economically viable transactions. So your mission is to unlock new economic models for APIs, AI agents, marketplaces, or machine-to-machine commerce. What else? All submissions that are submitted to this hackathon must demonstrate real per action pricing, remember nano payments, show 50 plus on-chain transactions in a demo, and include emerging explanation why this model fails with traditional gas costs. There are multiple tracks that you can tackle during this hackathon. So here's what you can choose. You can build per API monetization engine, so API that charges per request using a USDC at high frequency. Then agent-to-agent payment loop, so autonomous agent paying each other in real time without any batching or custodial control. Then usage-based compute billing, so billing per query, per compute unit, or per task with real-time settlement. And last but not least, real-time micro-commerce flow. So the buyer-seller experience settled per interaction, not per subscription. So really show the value of the nano payments. If it comes to technology that you're challenged to build with, you will use Arc as a settlement layer, USDC as value, and Circle developer infrastructure. So Circle nano payments are the most important to use at this hackathon as we're building for substance transactions. Then we've also got Gateway and X402 for web native payment standard. Your mission is to simply choose the right way to implement it and show why this is necessary for your solution. If you'd like to explore more developer resources, we've got a full list of useful links for you, explanations, tutorials, articles prepared. So scan the QR code to explore it. And also I encourage all of you to carefully read the event page on LabLab AI, where you can find the full challenge description and make sure that your solution that you'll spend so much time building is sticking to the hackathon challenge and you're using the required technologies, because that's the main challenge of this hackathon and you need to stay on the hackathon theme. For the required technologies, one more time, remember to use Arc, USDC, and Circle nano payments. We've also got the additional recommended technologies. So I'll go back to the slide. This is required. And if you'd like to add up something extra, we recommend for you to use the Circle wallets, Circle Gateway, Circle Bridge Kit, and X402 facilitator. In order to get started, first of all, scan the QR code so that you can create a Circle developer account. And once you are creating the Circle developer account, please make sure that you are using the same email address that you're using for registering for the hackathon at LabLab AI on the event page for the Agentic Economy on Arc hackathon, so we can actually know that the same person who's building at Circle developer account is the same person who registers and submits on LabLab, so we can easily map your build there. That's not the end of the challenges. So the main challenge has already been introduced, but if you're brave enough, you can also tackle more than one challenge at once. So to add up to the main hackathon challenge, you can also tackle the Google DeepMind challenge. So if you're already building the nano payments solutions, you can also implement Gemini models and Google AI Studio to power up what you're building at this hackathon. So if you'd like to tackle it, you should be using Gemini that you can access via Google AI Studio or Gemini API. You can use it for reasoning, chat, or multimodal understanding, so text, images, whatever you'd like. You can also run agent-driven or automated workflows, or coordinate and settle value. So Gemini would essentially add up to the main challenge. How to access the Google DeepMind technology? You've got two options here, and both include free access. So first of all, you can use the Google AI Studio, which is the free browser-based IDE for experimenting with Gemini. And then you've got the Gemini API. So if you're ready to integrate Gemini directly into your apps, that's what you can choose. Then we've also got Google Cloud credits for you to use at this hackathon. So all the new Google Cloud accounts receive $300 in free Google Cloud credits, which are valid for 90 days, and you can use them for building at this hackathon. These credits can be used across eligible Google Cloud services, and this, of course, includes Gemini API usage, and it's all subject to Google Cloud standard terms and regional availability. How to redeem the credits? First of all, you visit the Gemini Developer Hub at ai.google.dev. Then you've got the Quick Start Guide, so you can explore Gemini in AI Studio. Then you just experiment with text, code, images, audio, video, whatever you'd like to choose, and build and test your multimodal agents and workflows. Additional partner technologies available at this hackathon is, of course, Featherless AI. So this is a natural fit to charging per inference with USDC, and you're encouraged to use it. To encourage you even more, Featherless AI team is providing extra credits for the hackathon participants. So each of the first 1,000 participants to redeem the credits is getting $25 in Featherless credits. So remember, 1,000 participants getting $25 to use for building with Featherless. First come, first served. Again, so to activate your access, scan the QR code and you'll see the full setup guide there. How to get started with Featherless? First of all, you open the setup guide using the link at the QR code. Create your account, activate free premium access, generate your API keys from the account dashboard, and choose a model from the catalog, and then start building. This access is available for 1 month from activation. So start building now. And then AIML API. So AIML API, as LabLab AI, we've been working with AIML API for quite a long time. So many of you are already familiar with it. But for those of you new to AIML API, this is basically one API with hundreds of models available. So you can build agents that pay per call instead of per subscription using the resources available there. So many models, I cannot even recall the exact number as they are growing basically daily, as I remember. So feel free to explore. If it comes to the credits, we've also got extra credits for you to start, and AIML API is providing $10 in credits per participant, which are available to up to 1,000 participants who are first to redeem them. And then access is valid for 1 week, starting from the kickoff, so starting from today. How to get the credits? All the people who register to this hackathon via the event page on LabLab AI will get notified on LabLab Discord and also via email on how to access the credits. So head over there, register, and you'll get instructions on how to access hundreds of models via AIML API. How to get started? you should register on the AIML API website. You're choosing the startup plan and enter the promo code that you'll get. Then we wanted to mark for you to monitor closely the token usage because, yeah, as you all know, larger models are more costly per token. So for quick tests, consider the smaller ones before scaling. And also AML API team is available on their Discord server. So if you've got any questions, feel free to reach out straight to them over there. And also, a side note, if you do not plan to continue using the service after the hackathon, make sure to cancel your subscriptions to avoid extra charges that you wouldn't like. However, I highly recommend staying with AML API as this is actually a great API to access an amazing lineup of models, and I'm sure you guys love it. Now, the moment you're always waiting for, time for the prizes. So at the Agentic Economy on our hackathon, we've got over $20,000 worth of prize pool, and this is how it breaks down. We've got a different prize pool for the on-site participants that are joining us in San Francisco, and for the online teams as well. So for the people who join us in San Francisco on April 25th and 26th, the first place winner gets $3,000 in USDC, second place winner $1,500 in USDC, and third place winner $1,000 in USDC. For the online teams, the prizes for you are $2,500 in USDC for the first place, and the second place winner gets $1,500 in USDC. And how to differentiate between the on-site and online teams. Guys, if it comes to the teams that you can create, teams can be from 1 to 6 people. So if at least one person from the team is present on-site in San Francisco, this means that you're a hybrid team, so you qualify as the on-site team. So you've got your representative there. And if all of the team members of your team are building fully online, then you qualify as the online team. There's also one extra prize from Circle and ARC at this hackathon, which is the product feedback incentive. So for the best for the person who actually provides valuable feedback for the tools that they are using in this hackathon, the winner gets extra $500 in USDC. All the details regarding the product feedback incentive price can be found on the event page that you use to register. Jumping to the extra prizes for this hackathon, those of you who decide to implement Google DeepMind technologies into the solution that you built at this hackathon, there's an extra prize pool waiting for you. So for those of you who make the best use out of it, Google prepared a set of prizes for the on-site participants. The first place winner is getting $1,750. The second place winner is getting $1,000. And the third place winner is getting $750. And for the online teams that use Google DeepMind technologies the best and stand on the podium, the first place winner gets $1,000 in prizes, and the second place winner gets $500 in prizes. So a great add up and a fresh news as we've just actually got the final confirmation of the new prizes. So for those of you who, when signing up, saw a little bit smaller prize pool, now it's almost it's so much bigger that it's definitely worth taking your chance at. So highly recommended to tackle the extra challenges of our partners and score for the higher prize pool. Then if you decide to also use Featherless AI in your solution, the Featherless team prepped extra prizes for you. The first place winner who shows the best use of Featherless in the project gets 500 Featherless inference credits. The second place winner gets 300 Featherless inference credits, and the third place winner gets 100 Featherless inference credits. So definitely worth to play with the Featherless tech. Now, guys, time for the hackathon walkthrough. So if you're first to the hackathons with LabLab, this is a must for you to watch so you can fully understand step by step how to submit your project once you're done building. Remember, the deadline to submit your solution is April 25th, 5 p.m. PST. That's how it works step by step. First, of course, you register for the hackathon. So go to lablab.ai, choose the Agentic Economy on Arc Hackathon, and click sign up. Straight after you click sign up, you'll see the short screening form that is required to be filled out in order for the LabLab team to approve you to take part in this hackathon. So make sure you all fill out the screening form after you click sign up. Once you are approved to participate, you will receive the email notification that you're approved and you're ready to start building. And the first step when you start building is to create or join a team on LabLab. Then you should meet your team on the LabLab Discord. That as this hackathon is hybrid and many of you are building online, is the main medium of communication with the mentors and with other builders as well as your teammates. Then it's recommended that you come up with 2 free concepts of what you're going to build. And if you need additional extra check with mentors, if your idea is actually good for this hackathon, you're free to contact mentors on LabLab Discord and validate your idea before you start building. And once you get that okay, go from them. Or you just yourself double check the hackathon challenge and make sure that actually your idea is on track with the main challenge of the hackathon. You're free to start building. Then you're building, and then you're submitting your solution via lablab.ai website via the same registration page via the same event page that you used to register. If you'd like to explore our hackathon guide and get back to that, this stream will be recorded and saved on LabLab social media profiles, so you can always revisit the live stream if you missed something right now, but also you can scan the QR code and you'll be redirected to the full hackathon guide prepared by the LabLab team. Then the steps actually broken down into tiny details. So when you're already enrolled to the hackathon, at the bottom of the event page, the button that used to be sign up that you were clicking to register will change into create or join a team. So you just click it and you decide, you'll be taken to the hackathon dashboard, and then it's your decision if you want to create your own team or join the existing team. If you'd like to create your team, you just proceed with creating the team and you can invite your friends to join, or you can also hack solo, as the teams can be from 1 to 6 people, but you'll also see the full list of existing teams and you can just apply to join the existing teams. You can also head over to LabLab Discord server and you can communicate with people directly there. There are always some folks that are looking for a team. So I'm pretty sure that if you don't have any mates of yours who are good fits to actually build with you, you'll find some on the LabLab Discord. You can also use the special chat window on the team page on lablab.ai that you can use to communicate with the team members. So you can also DM them directly saying that you'd like to join a team and they will get a notification. Then if it comes to the mentors contact, in order to join the LabLab Discord server, scan the QR code that you can see now on the screen and you'll be redirected straight to it. And mentors, of course, are available to you throughout the whole hackathon to support you and answer any questions that you have. And to communicate during this hackathon, please use the dedicated Discord channels, as we've got over 60K people on the LabLab Discord server overall. So if you use another challenge instead, another channel to communicate for this hackathon, you might simply get the reply very, very late. And on the Agentic Economy on our challenge channels, we are there all the time to help you throughout. You can also tag the dedicated mentors, so they'll get the notification faster and you'll also get your answer faster. So if you're really struggling with time, tag @mentors or @circle mentors if you'd like to contact the circle mentors directly. and they'll get notified that somebody needs help and get straight to helping you. If it comes to the mentorship and community guidance, I'd like to introduce the people that LabLab builders already know very well, but they will be taking care of you on LabLab Discord during this hackathon. So Muhammad Inamullah, the lead mentor and judge at LabLab. His Discord handle is inam.dev. Then we've got Steven Kimoy, who is the developer relations manager at LabLab. His Discord handle is Steve Kimoy. And Zofia Lobza, she's the event and community manager at LabLab.ai, and her Discord handle is Zofia Low. If it comes to the hackathon deliverables, scan the QR code to go to another guide that we've prepped for you to visit it later if needed. You'll need to submit your project description, your presentation, which should be no longer than a 5-minute video. And yeah, mark this is the video format. So you need to drag and drop the MP4 file and the link to your demo so judges can actually check it. To submit your project, you need to go to the project submission form. So again, you visit lablab.ai, choose the hackathon, the Agentic Economy on Arc, and the button that used to be create or join a team will change into submit project. You can submit your project anytime until 5 p.m. on April 25th. And once you click it, you'll be taken to the project submission form. Of course, you need to give your submission a title, so just fill it in. You need to write up the short project description and the long project description. Judges will be reading that, so make sure that you list all the important details in there, especially describe what you've built, which technologies you've used, and why your solution is special, what problems your solution is solving. Then you should select your track. So as I mentioned at the start, we've got one main challenge, but there are 4 different tracks to tackle. So in order to make it easy for the judges to then check the category of your hackathon, you should select your track in the submission form. So once you click it, you'll see the full list of tracks available and choose the one that you've been building on. Then you should choose your participation type, so indicate whether any member of your team was present on-site in San Francisco or the whole team was building fully online, as we've got different price pools for the online and on-site teams. And that's it. And then you just click submit your projects. For extra tips and tricks on how to be successful at the hackathon, please visit the website available via the QR codes, so scan it right away and explore. I highly encourage to follow us on social media, not only us as LabLab AI, but all the amazing partners that are powering up this hackathon. So once again, huge shout out to Circle, Arc, Natively AI, Gemini, Google DeepMind, Google AI Studio, MindsDB, and MindsDB is also the venue that will all meet you in San Francisco on April 25th and 26th. AIZA, Viper, Featherless AI, and AIML API. I cannot wait to see what you built with this incredible technology available to you, and also stay with me because I see the patterns of the hackers that are actually joining the LabLab hackathons. It never ends with one hackathon, and it's always worth to keep the momentum going. So for the upcoming hackathons happening after this one, coming up, we've got the AMD Developer Hackathon that starts on May 4th, so very, very soon, and lasts until May 10th. It's also hybrid, so you start building online or you build fully online and finish with the on-site finale also in San Francisco on May 9 to 10th. And amazing news, everybody who registers for this hackathon gets $100 in free cloud credits from AMD, access to really powerful GPUs, access to courses, tutorials, workshops, and the full, very, very long, believe me, list of resources to actually learn AI or to master your AI skills if you're already experienced. And the free credits also make it. We've got the $10,000 prize pool and the AMD Radeon AI Pro in the prize pool. So again, really worth fighting for. This is a hackathon available for beginners. So if it's going to be your very first or very second hackathon and you're not that deep into AI, there's a track available for you where we're building AI agents. But also we've got the advanced track for those of you who want the real big challenge. Competing with the top developers, researchers, engineers worldwide. And then we've got the AI Agent Olympics Hackathon. It's also hybrid, but the on-site part is happening in Milano, in Italy. So you can also build fully online or start building online and meet us in Milano. It lasts from May 13th to May 19th. And the on-site part is happening on May 19th and 20th in Milano. And mark this down, this is the official hackathon of the Milan AI Week. So you can also enjoy the full conference. And that's it for the upcoming hackathons. Keep the momentum going. But most importantly, best of luck at this one. If you've got any questions, remember to join our Discord Q&A session. The first session is happening basically now at 11:15 a.m. PST on LabLab Discord server. So head straight there, speak with the mentors, ask any questions that you have, and connect with fellow builders. And that's it. Best of luck, hackers. Cannot wait to see what you build at this hackathon. And remember, that deadline to submit your projects is April 25th, 5 p.m. PST. Bye, hackers.